Hey everyone, this is Works for Tools. Welcome to the channel. Today we're comparing the snap-on ratcheting wrenches to the Gearwrench ratcheting wrenches. These I just recently bought. I've had a little bit of time with them. These I've had for many years and they work really good. So we thought we'd do a little comparing the difference between them. For some specs that I found out, the Gearwrench say they have 72 teeth in here, and the snap-on ones have 80. So if we look side by side, we can see some things. Some of you like to see about this part. This is actually in, both seem to be etched pretty good and very visible on the numbers. So I thought it was interesting to see some of the things, like Snap-on likes to make everything longer. All of their wrenches are longer than regular wrenches, and this is no different. I did notice that this Snap-on wrench, 13mm, is the same length as their regular Snap-on wrench. So things that I did notice about these are like the ends. You can see that this is thinner right here compared to this part. So that did help me be able to get to on a nut or a bolt a little easier. But like I said, these have been served me well for many years. We can see the length of them's difference, the thickness of them is pretty close, but I believe that the Snap-on ones are a touch thinner. I didn't get into measuring. I know this way they're thinner. We can see that like this, that it's definitely a thinner head to be able to get to things a little better. The back side is pretty close to the same. Another thing I noticed too is you don't have any problem warrantying these Gearwrenches. You just go on the internet on their site and you send them pictures and you can get it warranted pretty easily. You get the whole wrench. I noticed on these new Snap-on ones that they have a snap ring in here. It's a little more easily visible on the bigger one, on the 19, but you can see it's like a snap ring holding this gear in. So I got a feeling that if you need to fix the gear, if it breaks, then they'll be able to just take this out rather than to replace the whole wrench. But I'm sure if you bend the wrench or something somehow, that'll get replaced too. Another thing on these ones are the Flank Drive Plus. So they have the teeth in there, whereas the Gearwrench don't. And I noticed one thing, that when I first got these, the first thing I tried to use it on was doing an alignment, and I believe it was a 15mm I tried to put on the tie rod end, and it wouldn't fit because this is too tight. I had to use my Gearwrench. So we can see a little bit of difference on how it's shaped here. And we can see, like on a bolt, the fitment fits pretty good, sits down in there. And the Snap-on one kind of goes a little more snug in there, more rounded for the bolt to fit in a little better. But like I said, these Gearwrenches have worked well for me for many years. We know there's no switch here. These are the kind you have to turn over. And something I noticed just for my own, that I got used to being able to know which way that ratcheted tightness was going that way from the wrench, and Snap-on made it the opposite. Now, if you want to tighten something, you're going that way from the wrench. So if you remember that, it's easy to grab it and know which way you want to turn it. So there are some things I saw about the differences and the points that I liked on these, or noticed anyway. Now, another point to be made is the price point. How much are they? Well, I found a set of Gearwrench on Amazon with free shipping for $122.86. The part number was 9416. It was a 16-piece set, and it said It was 8mm to 24mm, but it was missing a 23. Now the snap-on one is 8mm to 19mm with no skips, but it's also $520, a regular price. The part number on that is S0XRRM710. I showed in a video a couple of posts ago that I got these on sale for $90 off. So if you have a dealer that gets you a deal on them, or you trade something in, you can get them a little cheaper. But it certainly costs a lot more money than you can get this gear wrenches for, even in a bigger set. I don't remember what I paid for this set, and I believe it has an 8 and a 9mm with it also that I forgot to show here. I do like the feel of the snap-on, but for the money, I like these too. I'm glad I got these. I've been wanting them for a long time, and I'm happy with the purchase, but it's definitely a lot more money. So there's a little comparison I've seen of these wrenches. Thanks for watching again. Appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And we look forward to seeing you on the next one.